Chat, we are officially back in MAGA country. Uh, First of all, I'd like to say, I'm just here making a video. You know what I'm saying? Just to talk about, you know what I'm saying, just what happened yesterday. Um, Nothing serious. This isn't a debate. I'm not a political motherfucking content creator. I just want to talk about my experience of what happened last night and my first time voting. Let's start with that. My first time voting. Pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. I took a lot of time. I really sat down, looked through the ballots, looked at the propositions, looked at the candidates, searched up the candidates, um, and really looked at their policies. I didn't really just go through and just choose Democrat, Democrat, Democrat. I don't really care that much. Well, I do care that much, but I'm not that into that shit. Now, I stayed up all night. I stayed up all night watching streamers, you know what I'm saying, watching people talk about what's gonna happen, how it's going, and how quick she lost. My God, it wasn't even close, and that was the most shocking part. I wasn't really surprised that Trump was gonna win, but I was surprised on how much he won, right? But at the same time, let's be honest, it's their fault, right? It's that party's fault for the simple reason that they dropped the ball in every single way that they could, right? And I felt like it was a lot closer than it was. You know, walking around, just talking to people, trying to see who people felt like was going to win and what propositions they voted for, too, because there were some wild propositions in Arizona. And overall, I just think it was a fun experience myself. You know what I'm saying? I got the sticker. Getting the sticker was probably the most fun part of the whole experience. I didn't even want the pizza. They had like a whole bunch of pizza like set up. I should have got some. I'm not gonna lie, but it was fun until night hit. Um, he won pretty quick. He won pretty quick, and I'd like to say that I think Trump winning is the result of how bad of a campaign Kamala Harris ran. 107 days of talking about small businesses isn't going to cut it. And that shit just doesn't reside with the average American person. You know what I mean? Um, Going to each rally talking about um, what Kamala Harris was advocating for truly did not reside with the American people, okay? Tax cuts for small businesses, that doesn't matter to me. You know, $25,000 tax cut for first time home buyers would be great, but really doesn't reside with me and a lot of Americans because that doesn't matter. It's still so hard to buy a house in this economy after what Joe Biden did. How horribly Joe Biden dropped the ball. And you know, whatever happens after January is a result of that, you know. So, hey, it happened. And I just hope everyone understands that life goes on. At least for the American people, you know, the rich are going to get richer. The middle class is going to struggle a little bit more. And if you have family members that are from different countries, just hope and pray for them. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if if Kamala Harris didn't just fly towards the right on so many issues, talking about she wants to build, she's like, oh, I want to build the wall too. Fuck it, why not? Shit, What are you talking about? What are we doing, guys? You know, every time she came up and someone asked her a question about what's happening in the Middle East, she gave up the age old line. You know what I mean? And that's not really what a lot of Americans wanted to hear, because a lot of Americans are anti-war. A lot of Republicans are anti-war. And I think the problem is a lot of people don't realize how much the American people don't like Trump. Like, Trump is really a joke to a lot of people. But Kamala didn't separate herself from Joe Biden, and she didn't separate herself from anything. She just said, "Oh shit, I mean, I know I'm a Democrat, but I fuck with y'all too." Right? Right? Fuck no. Like, what are you talking about? Maybe after you became president and created some ground in your campaign, then talk about, oh, let's unify. I want Republicans on my in my cabinet too. But at the end of the day, um, it's just, it happened. Life is gonna go on for me, for you. I'm still gonna make the regular videos that I have been before. I'm not gonna go on some political arc. I just wanted to have a conversation, talk about just what happened. I want people to comment down below. You know what I'm saying? If you're comfortable enough, talk about who you voted for. You know what I mean? I'll say I wrote in Bernie Sanders. I said it. But, you know, at the end of the day, I just hope the Republican Party can pull the leash on Donald Trump and, that one country in the Middle East, because that would actually mean that Trump is doing what he said he is, and being anti-war. So there it is. I mean, a lot of people just voted for Trump because they oops because they know that when he was president, things were better for the average Americans. Food was cheaper. Wars weren't going on. The average here and there threat from North Korea. But I don't think people really understand how Joe Biden dropping the ball when it comes to raising prices and sending a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money to countries, and not putting that money into the American people really ruined his presidency and the following Democrat, even if it wasn't Kamala Harris. And his old ass. I'm sorry, I don't want to kick him while he's down, but you know what I'm saying. I don't know what he was cooking for the last month. Dementia's real. So you know what I'm saying. Salute. And shout out to all the Latino voters, man. This is your fault. You feel me? This is your fault. I don't really know what to say to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all were the main target. You guys are the main target for Trump. He was like, yes, that nigga real giant. He said, yes, vote for me. I love you. Come on, diva. That nigga doesn't speak Spanish. I don't know what I just said, but I know it sounded good. It's whatever. Niggas heard this song and started going crazy. So yeah, man. Um, I don't really know how to feel about all the other voters. You know, it really shouldn't matter. Now we just wait. Now we just watch and see what happens. We still got 2 months of Sleepy Joe, so let's see what happens. So yeah, hopefully nobody hating. You know what I'm saying? We just talking about the economic state of the world on some Jaden Smith shit. So what I'm saying? That's it. That's all. And I hope that nigga Trump doesn't really do tariffs. Please don't. Please don't. Please, someone hold him accountable, bro. Y'all niggas taxes gonna be through the roof, and y'all gonna wonder why. So that's really the one thing that you know, that's a problem. So, and states still do hold a lot of power. So if you really looked at your propositions, you should be okay. Everything should be fine if you really looked into your local propositions or your local candidates. I hope y'all niggas did not choose the right judges. Yes, like the right, the right judges. You feel me? So yeah, that's it. Just a little nothing burger video, and I'm out. Yeah, peace.